Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey!
I forgot to
Prison
take my
sucks.
headphones off during the. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing new headphones, and I forgot to take them off.
Oh
during
no,
the,
Scott, we haven't noticed. Are your little ears
during the
warm?
break.
Little warm ears, Scott? He
Oh,
can't
hold
hear
on.
us.
I'm trying to get.
Bro,
I'm trying-
we had a whole break for this,
I'm
and
trying
now
to-
you're just
trying to get
here.
used to the whole wearing headphones
Everyone-
for hours.
everyone-
It's
took
fine.
bits
It's fine. It's not
because
like we have a
Scott's a douche
time limit
canoe.
or anything.
What?
Huh? Who?
We're all assholes.
Who's
Do we have a
that-
time
who's that now? Do we?
I mean,
Oh,
I'll just fall asleep right here.
it's 9 days for the letter to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Does it
how
come
is
back?
9 days
Hey.
later is. You're Luca, right?
Yeah, yes.
Roland wants to see you.
I will go see Roland.
Roland's sitting at his desk, and you see in front of him is clearly a message that came in from one of the pigeons. Open up on his desk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting there. He's read it, and it's kind of pushed off to the side, so you can't really see what it says or whatever. And he's like, seems as though you've kind of reached up a bit.
I'll nod to that. You said you wanted orders.
There are orders.
And what would those orders be?
The ones that pertain to you. I am supposed to allow you to do your investigation to make sure that none of my men or women that serve under me are changelings or doppelgangers or people with hats of disguise or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that is what we're supposed to allow.
And did
you
the
can either-
orders go further than that?
You are either welcome to have a room that I will provide for you to have each one of the people that are stationed here or just happen to be here come into that room for you to investigate, or you could do it openly and in the courtyard.
I don't want to cause a chaotic mess, so I believe openly in the courtyard might be... Well, it might even
What's that
say
shade?
who... It might even say who is one quicker. I'd rather do this formally. However, I am one to admit where I might not have the most keen eye for these things, so I would like for my comrades to join.
Hold on, we dropped down to... Okay, there we go. Internet has been so like this lately, it's awful. I'm gonna have to reset everything afterwards. It just dropped down to 0 kilobytes per second and up to 5,000. So it's so inconsistent. Comcast is like...
Sounds about right.
It's struggling.
Comcast sucks.
God. Alright, go ahead.
Comcast chugs along.
Oh, basically, I'd say I'd want my comrades to join. They specifically have dealt with changelings in a much better state than I have.
They can, if you want your friends to assist you, they're going to have to be inside that room.
Of course.
And they're not welcome to have their weapons back because I still do not know who they are.
I'm sure that will be fine by them. I kind of like think like, oh shit, they probably hate this, but oh well.
Then I will have baths drawn for them so that they may join you tomorrow in that room so we can handle this.
I'll nod.
Back to your post.
I'll go back to my post,
And
and then that night go to inform them.
Oh, that night when you go to inform them, Kieran was offered the bath first.
Sure.
Oh, Kieran actually bathes. Kieran's not there. She's bathing.
Okay. Like, where's Kieran?
What do you mean, actually?
I thought you were going to say,
Rude.
no, fuck you. Fuck you. It's going to be like one of those slither
Oh,
things inside the
of
water.
course she would take the bath.
Yeah, no, sure, that's fine.
Great water. I'm
Yeah.
bathed.
Good to go.
Now, it explicitly say clean water?
No, that sounds nice.
It's
That's
like a
fine.
weird storm sorcerer. It's gonna be like dirty rainwater. It's gross. We
I
just
come
gotta-
back and just say, where's Kieran?
Wait, hold on. Ollie, are you telling me you've never gotten drunk and naked outside while it was raining?
I
Who
mean,
has done that?
God.
I mean, this is his favorite pastime.
Just saying.
Stabor just they
I've done
gave
that.
her a bath. They seem to have become overwhelmed with camaraderie, and they've given her a bath.
Well, I guess
don't know whether they're letting her go or they're marrying her to one of the men. Who knows?
mine. We'll call it negotiations. I don't know what to call it. Have worked. We've been granted the permissions to investigate everyone here, 1-on-1, or 4-on-1, however it may be. We'll have a room to look in to see if any of these people are changelings or the such.
Great. Where's my spell book?
It's still locked up because he doesn't think he can trust the lot of us.
How are we meant to tell who is and is not under the effect of magical abilities without the mage having their spell book?
I
am useless in this investigation without my spells.
understand. I do. But you're more than your spells. You are smart.
Oh, we're getting our equipment back. That's happening.
Come on, buddy. You're more than just the spells that you cast.
Yeah.
The Starboard just doesn't react.
Yeah. I will say, the letter that Nico says that he doesn't suspect anyone here would be one, and Kieran was so quick to
I don't
agree.
give a fuck about changelings, Luca.
Okay.
Why are we here then?
However, they specifically said we can only investigate below who's in charge here. That we can't investigate further. So that might be a clue that someone higher up.
I think the more important thing to consider is what is Kieran keeping from us that she's so sure that there's a changeling here?
I don't get why you people are so concerned about changelings. People can change faces. People change faces without the aid of magic all the time.
I would agree with you. Why did she say changeling?
Maybe because she was nearly killed by one, and then they got stupid fucking voodoo tattoos. So
just think
I can
that-
there.
I
right?
just think that we are not considering that perhaps there is something that Kieran is not telling us.
Of course there is. She's a woman.
Wow. Luca won't know what to say to that. Well, then perhaps our first interrogation
Wow.
should be with Kieran.
Wow. I didn't realize
I would say
Stalbo was a
that-
misogynist.
You think I'm a changeling too?
No,
I would say that'd be
Does she
wise.
look like a changeling too?
I'm not
I
saying to
don't-
see if she's a changeling. I'm just saying to see what she might know. If Reich thinks she's withholding information that might be accurate, I value what Reich thinks. He is a smart man.
He's smart.
If nothing else, I hope that it will lead us to further insight to our newest companion. I fear
Yeah.
as though our lack of understanding for her motivations and her methods caused this looking around at the cell that we're in, mess that we're in.
I agree.
She
Cause and
is a
effects.
unknown element. And though I respect her and most certainly respect her means,
I mean,
I do not think that they have netted us positive ends.
Kieran is a brash, rude, inappropriate woman, and that's why we need her.
I agree.
Under different circumstances, I could find myself falling in love with her, but that's not a discussion for today.
I stop halfway through what I was gonna say, and I just look at you for a moment.
Stalball probably smiles for the first time in 2-3 weeks. He's just like,
Well, that aside, I think that it is more important that we consider that perhaps there is a emotional connection here I do not wish to spend my time sitting in a prison cell chasing ghosts.
I'd rather be chasing ghosts.
I meant
Literally,
Well,
ghosts.
let's hear what Kieran has to
I
say.
go to correct myself and see, like, I meant metaphorical ghosts, but then I, like, stop halfway through knowing that you're just being facetious and kind of a dick right now. And I say, I think we should make sure that whatever information she has, she is being totally upfront.
I don't disagree. If we're gonna do this, we start with Kieran and we work our way through this entire stupid place filled with stupid humans. They're all just dust and then Stalbor continues rambling for about 30 minutes.
While he's rambling, I turn to Luca and I say,
Yeah.
I have a question. If we are not to seek changelings in the upper staff, is this not a waste? Changelings in the lower staff would be useless.
Unless they have a scout here to report back to them.
And what would they gain from reporting back from what is going on here? We need someone who would be intercepting active orders.
No, I agree. I do think that it would be someone higher up, seeing as Nico also doesn't think anyone here would be one. But in order to get the information that someone higher up would be a changeling, I had to make it seem as though we were going to investigate everyone here. And now to keep that up, as much as it's painful to do, I think we have to investigate everyone here. We can do it in rapid succession. We could do however we do it. We just have to keep it up.
I would suggest rapid succession. I believe that we should. My best analysis is that we should falsify a test to lull them into a false sense of security, make them think that we are under the impression some falsified test will prove whether or not someone is or is not a
Kieran
change.
comes walking back in at this point.
I stop abruptly and go back to meditation.
I've had to do this before. We could fake a blood test.
Yeah.
Prick.
That's what we'll do. But like we said, first, Kieran. I look at her.
Was your bath enjoyable?
It was fine.
So we have some questions for you, Kieran.
Oh.
I've informed the rest of the party that we have been granted access to investigating everyone, and that you guys may help me in this.
Fantastic. We'll get the poison from my thing.
Hobgoblin. Right
Damn it!
You want to come and take your bath now?
Oh no, sorry. I thought it was a changeling. For saying Kieran, I thought you were. I thought like Scott was speaking for Kieran, which is what I totally expected.
The girl who cried changeling, huh?
I know, right?
She's like,
I don't know if Kieran's crazy about changelings or it's just Aaron.
Yeah, I think it's Aaron.
Sure.
Reich?
I said I'm quite fine.
Other people have different opinions?
No.
I wasn't asking.
I stand up and I look to him. And I look to both of them kind of knowingly, and then I walk out.
They're gonna make me take a bath. I want to take a bath. What?
I just imagine Stallbor like a wet puppy. They're just like pouring the water over his face, rubbing the shampoo in. Gotta make sure to clean behind your ears, Stalby. Oh Jesus!
That's not gonna be a pretty sight.
I would step out with them if they're gonna be so insistent. Give them some privacy.
Okay, so you go to take your bath.
So I'll say to Kieran, Nico said that there probably isn't any changelings here.
Yeah.
You agreed with that.
Probably.
But you were very, I don't know, poignant on saying there's changelings here. Why are you? Rake and I discussed this. are you withholding any information from us? I feel like all the cards have to be on the table.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Uh-huh.
When
I
someone
get
starts,
disadvantage.
I roll the deception. You know there's some shit about
That's not good. That does not fill me with confidence and happiness right now.
No, I have legitimate beliefs.
So she'll kind of like look down, like like she looks guilty. She looks guilty as fuck. And she'll just say nope.
She looks guilty as fuck and says no.
Yeah, I have that also. We have those like little like disadvantage rolls that we have, and Kieran's is that she has a very expressive face and has difficulty hiding things. So she looks guilty as fuck, and she says nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I incite that? Nope.
I call bullshit, Kieran.
Yeah.
Tell us what you know. I've already wasted enough time that I don't have without my spell book. So, why don't you make it out for us by telling a little bit of the truth? I understand that might be hard for you.
No, don't attack her, Stalbor. I understand.
I can't attack her. I don't have my spell book.
You're more than your spells.
I'm a bag of rotten pus at the moment.
I just imagine Stalbor right now as much like Maui, and he's like, "What? You're gonna tell me that I'm more than just my hook because I'm Maui?" Like,
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it.
Let's go.
Disney references.
Yeah, Kieran, what are you hiding?
All right. I guess I
Sure.
was just hopeful that there were changelings here because I've been trying to track them, and so I was hoping that maybe this list was related to that in some way.
Why are you even attempting to track people who's literally changed their faces for a living?
Necessity?
Why?
Well,
Necessity, yeah.
so while we were in Zendrick, while we were in Stormreach, I had a feeling that maybe Nico was a changeling, and that he had been taken, and that turned out to be right. But Luca, I'm sorry, I don't know if your brother's alive, and I've been trying to find that out.
Wait. So you're telling me the man who saved me, who pulled me away, wasn't Nico?
Won't like respond to this. She just looks like really guilty and kind of just like looks off to the floor.
Why has it taken you this long to tell me that, first off?
I didn't know how you were going to react to it.
Second off, what information do you have to say that it wasn't him and you can confirm that he might be dead?
Alright, well, I got that poison, the changeling poison, and I fed it to him, and he was a changeling. That was confirmed.
That's a very short story.
Yes.
For a very big event.
Yes.
When did that happen? Was that when you were going through the clothing?
That was while we were in Stormreach. During that month time we spent there.
I imagine Kieran's actually sitting there sipping water.
Yeah.
How many months ago was that?
Yep.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
DM, how long ago was that in game?
That would be 8
A
months ago,
while
right?
ago.
8
No,
months
longer.
ago.
No.
Because we've
That
been
was probably
traveling
8
for months.
months ago.
We've
That
been
was
traveling for months. That was like
10
a year
months
ago.
Yeah.
That was almost a year ago.
So,
11 months ago that he jumped on the boat with you guys.
I
Yeah.
have been trying to find Nico.
Why would you not tell me that?
Because
Why
I
would
didn't know how you were going to react. Because if
Why-
you kill the changeling, then if Nico's alive, he won't be anymore. Like, they'll have no reason to keep him alive. I didn't know how you were
But-
going to react to it.
It's been almost a year.
It has been almost a year.
You don't think I deserve to know that?
I was hoping to tell you when I had better news. Or knew for certain.
I could have been helping you this whole time. We could have been following different leads.
You have been helping me.
Someone
blindly. We could have been following different leads. We could have. I wouldn't have approached this. I wouldn't have sent a letter to Nico. Like what?
Exactly. You wouldn't have sent a letter to Nico. I didn't know how you were going to react. Like, yes, he's a changeling. He can still help us.
I guess if he thinks that Luca doesn't know, that's valuable.
Yes.
About as valuable as 2 copper shoved up a hooker's ass, but valuable.
I would probably.
I've also.
I don't know how valuable that is. I'm gonna be real.
Still 2 copper.
We've made deals. He has provided me with information.
As long as you just let him pose as my brother, that's what you're saying?
Yep.
I would walk out of the room at this point.
Yep.
At this point, I imagine I like walking, toweling myself off. Like, what happened?
Nothing good.
We would probably bump shoulders on the way out, right?
I just like look at looking at Luca, like how he looks. I just look back and they're like, what happened?
You messed up, Kieran. You could do that to me. You could do it to Reich, but you couldn't do that to Luca.
I know.
Wait, what could you do to me?
I'm gonna go get ready for my bath. And Stavor.
I put a hand on Stalbor's shoulder. I'm like, they scrub everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna be losing a lot of skin.
I'll fill Riken.
I just take this information just so passively compared to what the other two say, like because it's just the 2 of us. And I say, wow, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
Seems likely.
I imagine that Stalbor takes off his like typical robes or whatever it is, just down to like his under robes or whatever it is.
Skivvies.
And he's kind of like sitting there upset and waiting to go, and everybody's looking at the full display of horror that Stalbor is.
Oh, in that bath, a lot of black goop comes out.
Nobody ever comes to collect him. I was talking about the prison cell.
Oh!
Nobody ever comes to get him from
okay, I guess Stavor just... Fine. I guess Stavor's going to be stinky, which is fine, because he is oozing right now.